Everyone knows Glock. It's proven, popular, and everywhere. But what if the biggest mistake isn't buying the wrong Glock, it's never looking beyond Glock at all? In 2026, serious competitors are bringing slimmer profiles, smarter optic systems, stronger ergonomics, higher capacity, and fresh engineering to the table. So before you buy your next Glock, meet 10 pistols that deserve your attention. This video is for educational purposes only and does not promote harm or unsafe use of firearms. Number 10. Canik TP9 Elite SC. The Canik TP9 Elite SC is the kind of pistol that makes you question how much you really need to spend for a capable compact 9. Built around a shorter, carry-friendly frame, the Elite SC brings several features that helped Canik build a strong reputation in the American value market. It offers a compact package while still giving shooters a substantial grip and a practical magazine setup, making it a natural alternative for someone looking beyond the familiar Glock formula. What makes this Canik interesting is its focus on features, rather than simply copying the minimalist approach. The pistol comes from the TP9 family, which has become well known for giving buyers a lot of equipment for the money. Canik's own documentation still lists the TP9 Elite SC among its pistol lineup, reflecting how established the model has become. Canik, for a buyer considering a Glock, the Elite SC represents a different philosophy. Spend less, get more included features, and still have a compact 9 platform suited to range use and lawful everyday carry. Number 9. Springfield Hellcat Pro. The Springfield Hellcat Pro takes a different route to challenging Glock. Instead of simply shrinking a traditional compact, it focuses heavily on maximizing capacity inside a slim carry-oriented package. Chambered in 9, the Hellcat Pro offers a 15+1 capacity in a compact footprint, giving it a particularly interesting position between tiny micro-compacts and conventional compact pistols. Springfield describes the platform as combining the performance of a larger handgun with the concealability expected from the Hellcat family. Springfield Armory, that balance is where the Hellcat Pro becomes compelling. Its slim profile makes it easier to carry than many traditional double-stack compacts, while the longer grip gives the shooter more to hold onto. Depending on configuration, the platform can also be optics-ready, expanding its appeal to modern shooters who want a red dot-capable carry pistol. The Hellcat Pro is not trying to beat Glock by being louder or more complicated. Its argument is simpler. Why settle for the dimensions of an older compact design when a slim pistol can deliver useful capacity and a modern feature set? Number 8. SIG Sauer P365 XMacro. Few pistols have changed the concealed carry conversation as dramatically as the SIG Sauer P365 XMacro. Its biggest advantage is how much capability SIG managed to fit into a remarkably slim package. The XMacro was introduced with a 17+1 standard capacity, while maintaining the approximately 1.1-inch wide profile associated with the P365 family. It also brought an integrated compensator, optics-ready slide flat trigger, interchangeable backstraps, and a standard 1913 accessory rail. That combination makes the XMacro feel less like a traditional micro-compact and more like a completely different interpretation of what a carry pistol can be. For someone considering a Glock, this is where the decision gets interesting. Glock offers proven simplicity and an enormous ecosystem, while the XMacro emphasizes capacity, slimness, and modern carry-oriented design. It is especially compelling for shooters who want a pistol that disappears more easily under clothing, without giving up the capacity associated with larger compact handguns. The P365 XMacro isn't merely another Glock alternative. It represents the direction much of the modern concealed carry market has taken. Number 7. Smith & Wesson M&P9 Shield Plus. The Smith & Wesson M&P9 Shield Plus is one of the most obvious alternatives for someone looking at a Glock, but wanting a slimmer, more traditional concealed carry profile. Smith & Wesson developed the Shield Plus around the idea of increasing capacity without dramatically increasing the size of the original Shield platform. The company moved from the earlier 7- and 8-round magazines to 10- and 13-round options, while also introducing a flat-face trigger and enhanced grip texture. The result is a pistol that stays remarkably close to the dimensions that made the Shield family popular while giving the shooter more capacity. That matters because the Shield Plus occupies a sweet spot between ultra-small pocket-sized pistols and larger double-stack compacts. Its 3.1-inch barrel and 13+1 configuration in the appropriate magazine setup make it especially relevant to everyday carry discussions. If a Glock feels slightly too large or too conventional for your particular carry needs, the Shield Plus offers a different answer. It isn't about adding every possible feature. It's about taking a familiar American carry platform and refining the parts that matter most. Number 6, a SIG P10C. The SIG P10C deserves attention because it attacks the Glock 19 style market from one of the strongest angles possible: ergonomics and shooting feel. This compact striker-fired pistol uses a polymer frame and a 15-round 9 magazine in its standard configuration. While optics-ready variants are also available, SIG designed the P10C with interchangeable grip backstraps, pronounced grip texturing, and a compact footprint, giving shooters more opportunity to tailor the pistol to their hands. Official specifications list a 102mm barrel, roughly 740-gram unloaded weight, and multiple passive safety features including trigger and firing pin protection. What separates the P10C from many Glock alternatives is the way the grip interacts with the shooter. The aggressive texturing provides a confident purchase, while the overall geometry gives it a distinctly SIG personality rather than feeling like another generic polymer pistol. For someone considering a Glock 19, the P10C is exactly the kind of alternative worth handling before making a decision. It brings proven compact dimensions, useful capacity, and a very different ergonomic character to the table. Number 5, HKVP9. The HKVP9 enters this list with one major advantage: refinement. Heckler & Koch approached the striker-fired compact duty market with an emphasis on ergonomics, fit, and shooter interface, rather than simply following the established Glock blueprint. The VP9 has earned attention for its adjustable grip system, allowing shooters to configure the backstrap and side panels to better match their hand. That matters because a pistol can have excellent mechanical qualities and still feel wrong if the grip geometry doesn't suit the person holding it. The VP9 also carries the unmistakable German engineering philosophy associated with HK, with a design intended for serious duty and range use. Compared with a Glock, the VP9 gives the shooter a more customized interface and a different trigger and slide control experience. It is not necessarily the smallest option here, nor is it trying to be. Instead, its appeal comes from the confidence that comes with a full-featured compact platform. If your priority is a pistol that feels substantial, carefully engineered, and distinctly different from the standard Glock experience, the VP9 deserves a serious look before you make that purchase. Number 4, Walther PDP Compact. The Walther PDP Compact is where this comparison starts becoming particularly interesting. Walther built the PDP around a modern shooting experience, and its strongest argument against Glock is the combination of ergonomics, slide design, and trigger characteristics. The PDP Compact is offered with a 4-inch barrel, while the broader PDP family includes several frame and barrel configurations. Walther highlights its performance duty trigger, aggressive super-terrain slide serrations, and adjustable sights as major features. Walther Arms official documentation lists the compact model with a 15-round magazine capacity and a striker-fired operating system. Carl Walther, but specifications only tell part of the story. The PDP's slide serrations are designed to provide a more pronounced purchase during manipulation, while its grip geometry gives the pistol a distinctive feel in the hand. For the shooter who has looked at Glock and thought, "I want something with a little more personality," the PDP makes a convincing argument. It combines modern optics compatibility, strong ergonomics, and a trigger system that gives this compact pistol its own identity, rather than simply trying to imitate the market leader. Number 3, FN509 Compact Tactical. The FN509 Compact Tactical is not simply another compact pistol with a slightly shorter barrel. It was designed around the idea of combining compact dimensions with features normally associated with a more specialized tactical platform. FN's official specifications highlight a 4.3-inch cold hammer-forged threaded barrel, optics compatibility, and a MIL STD 1913 accessory rail. It can also use 12 or 15-round magazines, with larger extended magazines available for range use. FN Registered Firearms. that gives the 509 Compact Tactical a distinctly different personality from a basic Glock Compact. It is aimed at shooters who want versatility built into the pistol, rather than adding everything later. The threaded barrel opens the door to compatible muzzle devices, while the optics mounting system gives modern red dot users plenty to consider. Its grip texturing and interchangeable backstraps further emphasize customization. If your Glock search is moving towards something more specialized, the FN 509 Compact Tactical becomes a serious contender. It is larger and more purpose-driven than some carry-focused alternatives, but that extra capability is precisely what makes it interesting. Number 2. Shadow Systems MR920. The Shadow Systems MR920 might be the most fascinating pistol on this entire list, because its relationship with the Glock ecosystem is impossible to ignore. Rather than walking completely away from the familiar compact striker-fired formula, Shadow Systems took that basic concept and pushed it toward a more feature-rich, enthusiast-focused direction. The MR920 has been designed around a compact format with an emphasis on optics compatibility, ergonomics, and shooter customization. Shadow Systems provides detailed documentation for optic installation, including tested optic combinations and mounting guidance. Shadow Systems, that tells you something about the intended audience. This isn't simply a pistol for someone who wants the most basic configuration possible. It is aimed at shooters who want to personalize their setup. For a Glock buyer, that creates an unusual decision. The MR920 can feel familiar while still offering a noticeably different experience in areas such as grip treatment, controls, and configuration options. If you like the overall concept behind a Glock Compact but wish it came with more modern features and a more customized feel from the start, the MR920 may be one of the hardest alternatives on this list to ignore. Number 1. Springfield Echelon 4C Comp. And at number 1, the Springfield Echelon 4C Comp makes perhaps the strongest case for stepping outside the traditional Glock formula. This Compact 9 was designed around modularity, optics integration, and a modern chassis-based architecture. Springfield describes the Echelon's central operating group as a self-contained serialized stainless steel chassis, giving the pistol a fundamentally different approach to its internal architecture. The 4C Comp takes that compact platform and adds an integral compensator, creating a configuration aimed at shooters who want a more modern shooting package without moving into a much larger handgun. Springfield's lineup confirms both the compact 4C and compensated 4C Comp configurations. Springfield Armory, that makes the Echelon particularly relevant in 2026, when buyers increasingly expect optics-ready designs, modularity, and purpose-built features. Glock remains incredibly popular for good reasons, but the Echelon asks a different question. If you're buying a new pistol today, do you really need to stay with the same formula you've always known? For shooters seeking modern engineering and a fresh compact platform, the Echelon 4C Comp is a compelling place to start that conversation. Outro. A Glock may be the familiar choice, but familiar doesn't always mean perfect for you. From the P365 XMacro to the Echelon 4C Comp, these pistols prove there's a serious world beyond one brand. The real question is whether Glock is good, it's whether it's the right choice for you. Know your options before you buy.